Hey, Eternal, are you there? You guys hear me? Sorry, guys, working through this. Hey, what's up? I can see some mixture people. Can somebody hear me? Can people hear me? Looks like yes, no? Yes, I can see. Yes, I can see. Yes. Do we have, is Eternal in the channel? No. Looks like we got some people hosting. Hey, what's up, Kendall? How are you, man? Seeing some YouTube folks in there. Hey, I'm trying to see if Twitch. I'm looking for some YouTube folks. What's up, New Egg? Hey, what's up, Main Man Miles? How are you? What's up, everybody? Come on in there. Let's go ahead and tweet that we're live. Thanks for you guys hanging out on YouTube. Looks like we got nobody on Twitch right now. But I'm just trying to see if we can get. Do we have somebody who's going to hang out in YouTube as well? We have 1 people on Twitch, 1 person, 7 people on YouTube. We got some mixers starting to ramp up right now, so we're gonna get it going here. Hey, we need to be careful, guys, because whoa, if you're gonna do that way, you're gonna end up getting your ban. This is not just about free stuff. We're gonna talk about all that stuff here in a minute. We got New Egg in the chat yet? Thank you very much for those things. Hey, what's up, Daniel Naves? How are you, man? Thanks for hanging out on YouTube. Hey, thanks for the sub. Awesome. Kicking it off right. Hey, let's see if we... Okay, here we go. Maybe I can... Let me see if I can mod. Wait, hide user... there you go. Okay. Michael, you are now a mod. Oh. Okay. That's... I'm not worried about that. Please use a keyframe frequency for it. I don't know what that is. But I think you're a mod now. So, hey, what's up, everybody? No Robey view. Yeah, sorry. I'm going in there. I'm coming into Robey view now. I think you guys should be able to see me. Here we go. Yes, we're here. Oh, look at that beautiful thing that's just sitting there for you guys. I'm just getting it started. Oh man, the stupid giveaway stuff didn't start already. I forgot what this, like, I always mess this up. And I know it's got to make, I thought, oh, I hadn't logged in yet, that's why. Log into here. The bot should be going. There we go, some sub hype already. We'll get that going. Let's get to alert box. There we go. Okay. What else I need? I need fire. Okay. All this stuff is coming up. Sorry, it was a little bit slower. I forgot we had a CPU update today. So yeah. So that's what was going on here. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, here we go. Firebot's coming up. Add some little things down at the bottom for people. There we go. What's up, everybody? Hey, what's up, Malik? How are you? Logix, hey, how's it going? Beautiful. Everybody checking it out. Welcome. Oh, let me retweet. I forgot to say I'm live now. Retweet that we're live now. Live now. Come learn how to build PCs. Come learn how to build a PC. How to build a PC. Heck, maybe even win one. Plus other tech tips and giveaways. Live now at youtube.com/ youtube.com/Robeytech and mixer.com/Robeytech. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got that going. What's up, everybody? Looks like the giveaways have started, which is crazy. Yeah, that classic PC just sitting there. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, that LED refresh rate is always a problem when we have stuff like this. Hello to everybody. Happy Wednesday, happy Robeytech Day. I want to give a big shout out to everybody who's hanging out today. Let me get this up so I can at least see what we're going on here. So we have people kind of going across the board. So people hanging out in Twitch, people hanging out in YouTube, people hanging out on Mixer. We got like the gamut of going on right now. What is going on today? Well, we got a couple things. First and foremost, if you do, and if you, oh, sorry, some of this stuff only works on Mixer. If you do !PC, you'll actually see the PC that we're going to be building today. That tells you all the specs, the ones that we're going to start. Now, this is one of the giveaway PCs, so obviously we like to take this content and make it stretch a while, so this content will take a little while to kind of stretch out. The other thing that we can do is you can hit !PC giveaway. That actually will link you to the giveaway that is live now, the WoW Classic PC. We are going to be giving this away. And I'll just go through here real quick. Actually, let me check it here. I have the specs up. Let me bring up the specs so I can go through what's in this stuff. That would probably be pretty important, don't you think? Looking at the specs now. Here we go. Got them up here. Okay, so the specs in this. This has got a Gigabyte GeForce RTX 2070 Super overclock. Absolutely beautiful. It's actually set to Legendary right now, so it's got set to Legendary. The Legendary is, so I have like everything kind of color-coded like it would be a World of Warcraft PC. So Legendary graphic card in the force of the Gigabyte GeForce RTX 2070. It's running G-Skill Trident Royal Z, the gold. Yeah, sorry guys, only on Mixer this stuff works. I haven't set up all of the. I need to figure out bots for all of the other ones. So right now it only works. For all the commands I give are used for Mixer. Obviously, the Mixer is my primary platform. We're just now kind of growing to the other ones. We're working on that. I wish there was a bot that did all of them, but unfortunately it doesn't. So if you guys want to check those out, we'll link all that sort of stuff. But PC giveaway. Actually, oh no, there's no way to do that. Bernie, if you wouldn't mind, just for the sake of stuff, if you wouldn't mind, just for the sake of things, grabbing those commands from Mixer and posting them every once in a while on the YouTube. So link to my profile page, link to the giveaway, and link to the PC specs. All of that stuff you can just grab from within there, and I'll make sure I share those in the mod channel. So anyway, we'll get that. Thank you very much for the resub, guys. We'll get to the subs here in a minute. I'll get that fixed. Don't worry, Ninja. Don't worry. I'm going through the specs of this thing. You guys are all so excited. Everything's going crazy. It's crazy up here in Robeytech already. We haven't even started. We haven't even done anything. So anyway, YouTube will get those links going on there. Same thing for Twitch. We'll be putting those links. We'll have those links kind of posted throughout the time so you guys can see those links for the giveaway, my profile page, which I definitely want you guys to check out, and then obviously the new PC that we're starting today. So get ready. We'll have those going in here shortly. So thing for that. We also have in here, we have the Samsung 860 Pro Series 2.5-inch 1 terabyte SATA 3. It's the new red one, which is pretty awesome. It's got an NZXT internal USB hub, which is basically doing all of our stuff for, oh, dude, Logix, thank you for hanging out. Who's also going to be hanging out basically in the back here that's controlling all of our RGB AER fans. We've got our epic NZXT AeR RGB2 120 millimeter. As you can see, I've got those purple colored for obviously the World of Warcraft epic nature of those. All of this is running Windows 10 Pro, and then it's got a Corsair RMX 750 as the PSU, and then of course the absolute awesome, all of this in the Phanteks ETHU Evolve PH ES3 DX, the Galaxy Silver aluminum case. So all of that is all of the specs in here. So I guess you got a 2070, you've got 32 gigs of RAM. Oops, just totally like in it so I can't see my stuff anymore. We got, 16 gigs? Yeah, 16 gigs of RAM at 3200 megahertz. We've got a, oh, I forgot about the CPU. I'll probably tell you what CPU's in it. And all of this is inside of a, it's also got, sorry, there's more. There's an i7 9700K. It's using an MSI MPG Z390M Gaming Edge motherboard. The Asus ROG Ryujin 360 AiO. And then finally, it's also got a 2 terabyte Seagate FireCuda Gaming SSHD. So you've got 3 terabytes of game, 1 terabyte of game space, and then 2 terabytes of physical space in this thing. It's a beast of a PC. I think total value is around $2,500. So should be a fun PC to give away. And so that should be good. And you can find, like I said, that giveaway is now live. It just went live. You can check that out now. There's multiple entries for hanging out. Now, something cool for those of you guys over on YouTube, we now have Super Chat enabled. We haven't seen a Super Chat yet, but we now have Super Chat enabled. So if you want to see Super Chat go on, You can check that out now. That is a new way for you to do tips over on YouTube. So that just got enabled over by the fine folks over there. Thank you very much for the Ember drop. If somebody wants to try the super chat, that would be absolutely awesome, just to get us an idea of what that looks like. So if you're over on YouTube, love to celebrate with you by using the super chat feature. Quentor, all you got to do, you click on that link, and then that's how you enter. Oh, whew, it's thick. So much is going in there. So that is the PC that we are giving away. That PC is active now. This thing is chock full of World of Warcraft hints and tricks. Like, so we have the front here, which obviously we have like Murlocs on the AiO. All of the fans and lighting were set to World of Warcraft colors. We got the World of Warcraft logo. Obviously, you guys can't see it. I'm sorry about that refresh rate, but on the AiO is actually the World of Warcraft classic logo as well. And then on the back, we have like an Alliance and Horde character on the back. We've got the up on the top. I wonder if I can see this. Let me go to the top down here real quick. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. We'll see here in a second. If you guys can see that top down version. Whoa, there we go. Michael Turok with the first super chat right there. Thank you very much for that, Michael. Appreciate that right there. And thank you very much for those embers as well. Oh, we can't see it. I was hoping to show you guys that. But up on the top, we also have the Elite, basically the Elite up here at the top, which is pretty rad as well. So lots of super cool stuff. Really excited about this. I think the giveaway ends on April 28th, right? So you have about a month to get in on this, which is always like kind of what we do. And this is about the time that we'll then do the next PC giveaway, which is our Corsair Arctic build, which is going to be absolutely crazy, if you don't mind me saying. Like, that is our first, that one's going to be an absolutely insane build, and I'm excited to check that out with everybody. Yeah. So anyway, what else are we doing today? So that is the giveaway that is happening right now. Also, if you wouldn't mind, go on over to, if you do exclamation point Robeytech. If you do exclamation point Robeytech, if you're on YouTube and Twitch, we'll get those links up there separately. If you do check those out, that is actually my profile page. You can go there. That'll show my latest builds. It has all of the recommendations for what hardware I do, for all of the PC setups for both my morning mixer streams, which are on Mondays and Fridays, and then it also has all of my stuff for when we stream here, obviously on Wednesdays, and then when we film all of our YouTube videos as well. So all of that, if you want to check that out, that is all on our profile page. It helps me. It helps Newegg to let me know that, there we go. It helps Newegg know that you love me, that people care about me, and that you want to hang out. So yeah, that is all the crazy. So make sure you check all that stuff out. And then finally, like I said, the last thing we'll show is the exclamation point PC. We'll do a new exclamation point PC. The exclamation point PC stuff, that is the build we're doing today. We're doing the starting, if you saw on YouTube, I did a $2,000 video, and that $2,000 video did very, very well. I think we have like almost 10,000 people who watch that now. And people had asked me to build it. So starting today here on the live stream, this will be the build part 1 of that build. So we'll be building that here on the live stream. And then it'll probably take us, couple streams, maybe 3 streams for us to get that finished. And we'll be doing it step by step, really kind of walking you through it. So what else is happening? So there's giveaways happening that are happening during the stream as well. So we have the PC that's being given away. That'll be given away in about a month. You can enter to do that using the links that we're showing now. But you can win stuff now. So if you're hanging out, chilling in the channel, there's things you can win out. Number 1, every 5 subs that we get over on Mixer, we give away 3 months of Xbox Game Pass. I think we've already got some subs. Blondie, how many subs do we have? I'll catch us up real quick. How many subs do we have? I'll wait for Blondie for it to catch up. And this isn't live. I don't have it linked all the way, so I'm waiting for her to come back with how many subs that we have. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. And then if we get to 15 subs, we'll give away a $50 Newegg gift card. No matter what, today we're giving away a $25 Newegg gift card. We give a $25 Newegg gift card no matter what. Thank you so much to our sponsor Newegg for making sure that we get that every week, which is great. So we'll be giving that away. And so that'll be happening. And then if we get to 30 subs, we'll give away a Radeon 3700 XT. So 5700 XT, which is absolutely incredible. This is about 15% lower than a 2070 Super. We always like to put it out as a stretch goal. And then finally, if we hit these Spark goals, we give away a year of Game Pass for every major Spark goal that we get. And then we also have some stuff like if we get a lot of donations and stuff, I've also got some cool things. So if we get a lot of donations, embers, if we get a lot of donations, embers, super chats, a lot of stuff like that starts to happen. Thank you very much, Digi, for the awesome things. We'll give away a Cooler Master mouse. So, and then we'll do that. We'll find a way to pull that between YouTube. Pull that between YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer. So if we see all that sort of stuff, we'll choose somebody from one of the other platforms, and we'll give away a good mouse. So that is what's happening. I will update you guys on giveaways every 30 minutes. Again, we try very hard. I try very, very hard not to do it too much. I don't want to feel like this is a begging thing. But again, it's all about the hype you guys do. The more you guys hype up, the more that kind of things get crazy, and I feel very what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, geez. I want to just give. What's the word I'm looking for, Blondie? I've lost it. Thank you very much for the Women in Gaming thing. That's awesome. I feel very generous. That's the word I'm looking for, generous. So just catching up. I feel like I kind of rushed through that. So anyway, guys, let's start it off right. Let's start off with Sparks, hosts. Those are all free. Let's drop some Sparks, drop some hosts. If you're on YouTube, let's tweet about it. If you're on Twitch, start those hosts, all that sort of stuff. We're trying to make all that stuff happen. So let's get it kind of going crazy right now. Is anybody over on Twitch? I see people on Twitch. Can we get some Twitch in the chat? I see lots of YouTube and lots of Mixer. Obviously, Mixer is obviously a big one. But yeah, go ahead and host all that sort of stuff. Would love to see all that stuff. It's all free. Thank you very much for hooking me up. Yeah, philanthropic. I like that. There you go. Charitable, Ghost Breezy. I love all these words that people are making me use. But first, we're going to shut this down and make some room to actually build this PC. Got all sorts of things going on right now. What a beautiful face. Thank you very much, Trix. How are you doing, Trey? I know we missed you. Obviously, things are a little crazy right now with the coronavirus stuff. Ooh, I got to be careful about saying that because you can get demonetized. With the craziness that's happening right now, we have to be careful about. We've all been isolated, so I'm basically having to do the shoots and everything by myself, which has been not as much fun as hanging out with my buds and doing a bunch of our shoots. So it's been crazy. Thank you very much for all those hosts, guys. Thank you for those Sparks. We got to get to what's this next Spark goal? I gotta take a look at that. What's our next Spark goal right now? Getting over here to check it out there. We got to get to 21 million. I think 21 million is the end. So once we get to 21 million, that's our last year of Game Pass. So we're going in there. Yeah, human malware. That's right. I'm good. Good. It is super crazy. Okay, well, let's see. Who's ready for some PC building hype right now? Who's ready to actually start building a PC? We got a really cool PC, and I want to walk through the parts. Hashtag beefy cores. There you very much. I want to walk through the parts, but who's excited about some PC building? I know all of you guys hanging out are probably ready for something right now. Oh, I missed. How many subs have we had? I know I got to catch up, so hopefully I'll pay attention right now. I haven't been doing that, so I got to, hopefully I'll miss that here in a minute. Oh, I will tell this, Discord, because I'm seeing some people, I think we've gotten one or two. I'm waiting for her to go in there. People want to know, if you have questions, I see people starting to talk stuff about like, hey, I need some help on PCs. Hey, I need some help with builds. I want some things. I will tell you this right now. Go on over to our Discord channel. We'll have those links showing up there. You can do !Discord. Go join Discord. That is where you want to go ask those questions. We have a super active community. We actually have tech experts who are there in the channel who we've highlighted, whose jobs are just to help you guys with options in terms of PC builds. Like if you have tech issues, we've helped all sorts of people. People go in there and share builds, all that sort of stuff. So great community. It's the way to take Robeytech through the rest of the week. So you may not just be able to hang out here on the channel. If you want to go and get a little extra, that is the place to go do it. So which is absolutely awesome. So I'm excited about what we got for the 2K one. I know a lot of people have built the 1K one. So this one, we're going to be doing this, if we're going to be doing it here, and then we're also going to be doing it on YouTube as well. So we'll be doing a full build guide on YouTube, the YouTube way, and then we also wanted to live stream and build it that way. 2 and the 1 gifted is in limbo. So it looks like we have 3. So it looks like 3. Okay, so I'm going to go with 3. Yeah, people are saying it. I'm going to go with 3. There we go. Okay, so there we go. We've caught up our 3 subs. We're all caught up. We got, what, another 12 subs to go, and we'll give away that $100, that $50 new gift card. So anyway, guys, super excited. Let's talk. Who's ready? I'm going to get a drink of water. Who's ready for some PC building finally? I know we've wasted people asking, I have not seen any. I haven't seen any. Yeah, and for the people who are talking about subs, like it catches up. It takes a little while. But yeah, I did not see Discord messages yet. Halo, I haven't seen any of those. So we got a lot of catching up to do here in a minute. So let's talk about PC builds, baby. PC builds. Thank you very much for all of those sparks. Thank you for those super chats. Thank you for those awesome embers. You guys have been great. We can't do bits yet, so nothing going over there on Twitch yet. So, but it's not like I'm not bummed about it. I appreciate it, all of you guys. We have over 100 plus people tuned in right now across all of our platforms, which is great. We're at 4 subs. Oh, 4 subs. Okay, I'll get one more sub in there. Sorry. There you go, 4 subs. Okay, let's talk about the newest PC. So at the core of this PC, we have the Ryzen 7 3700X. This is the 8-core 16-thread processor. This is a weird processor. And when I chose this, like a lot of when I kind of went through this, like a lot of people, when you talk about a great 1440p gaming rig, which is kind of where I think about this being at, this is like an optimal 1440p gaming rig for high frame rate 1440p. Like you could do a 3600X, which I have a 3600X over here. But you know, when I was thinking about, hey, optimally, I didn't want to spend the money. I really like the key thing for me is I wanted to make sure I had enough room for a 2080 Super. So I was like, I had to like look across the build and think about where can I cut corners. And I know a 3700X is not really cutting corners, but in terms of price, really the big thing for me was saving money for this bad boy right here, which is our graphics card, our big GeForce RTX 2080 Super. Like this was like when I went in there and I said, hey, I want to do a $2,000 build. Everything was kind of built around making sure from a gaming standpoint that I had enough money to do my 2080 Super. So this was like, everything came around this. I was like, look, this has to be like kind of the part that I build it around. So when I chose the 3700X, I tried to get a 3800X in there. And then of course I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go down because there's a couple other things I wasn't going to sacrifice. I wasn't going to not do X570. Again, there's rumors that PCIe Gen 3 is going to be supporting 3000 series. NVIDIA is going to support PCIe Gen 4. If that happens, I didn't want to have like give away a PC to you guys later on, and this PC giveaway will happen in May. I didn't want to give, or May or June. I didn't want to give this PC away and then people be like, oh, that's great. This doesn't support like the full power of PCIe Gen 4 and 3000 series NVIDIA. So that is why I made sure I was going to do X570. So for this is our CPU. That's why I chose it. Again, supported PCIe Gen 4, can be used for more than just gaming. It's only a little bit less powerful than Intel. The places where it might slack is if you're doing like Premiere Pro or something like that. But for the most part, like this is still a great CPU, and I felt like awesome about putting this in there. So CPU for the day is 3rd gen Ryzen 7 3700X. We'll talk about, I might as well talk about this now. When I'd originally done this build, I chose the Founders Edition 2070 Super. Oh no, I'm sorry, I chose the Gigabyte Aorus 2070 Super. But it's funny, I was talking to Shelby, and is he on the channel? Like, is he there? Like, I have been a huge fan of the folks over at EVGA. And honestly, their cards are fantastic cards. So given the opportunity, EVGA said, hey, Robey, if you're going to do this build, what if we gave you the card instead of you using the Gigabyte card? And I was like, hell yeah. And the other thing that was even better about it is like when I chose this card was the exact same price as the Gigabyte card. So it was within the price. I know it's going to be a great card because EVGA makes absolutely phenomenal cards. I know we have a lot of fans of EVGA who are hanging out in here. So pretty excited about this. 2080 Super, absolutely fantastic card. I have a lot of stats. I put a bunch of stats. If you watch the $2,000 YouTube video, like I showed a bunch of PowerPoint presentation on why I choose 2070 Super over a 5700 XT. A couple things. One, the NVIDIA graphics drivers are just so much more stable right now. And even though AMD just updated their drivers for their 3700X, I'm not convinced they're going to be stable. So when I'm going to put something like this in, I didn't want the person who won to have to worry about tinkering with drivers. I just want to be able to plug and play and have a great time playing games. So that is why I chose the 2080 Super. Yeah, I can understand that, Naughty Morocco. Yeah, that's the big thing is like there is a point when your CPU and RAM become a bottleneck. On this PC, the 3700X is definitely not a bottleneck for either one of these. Oh, okay, so Shelby wasn't here today. Okay, so he wasn't able to make it today. But anyway, Shelby always is, if you guys want to do, he's one of our tech experts, our Robeytech experts. He's on the, it was at 5. I don't think, did subs disappear? Blondie is talking to me, so I'll make sure we're up to date. So if we were at 5, then let me know. I last time I saw it before, it did. Okay, so it's, people are saying, so are we at 5? I'm waiting for it to kind of catch up. I'll pay attention. If Blondie says we're at 5, we'll make it 5 and we'll do the first giveaway here in a minute. Okay, so let's see. Motherboard, which is right here. I have used this motherboard before. I'm a huge fan of this motherboard. I had to get Aorus in here. They have been super great to the channel. We just got finished with the Aorus monitor review, which will be out on Monday. But this is the X570 Aorus Elite Gaming Motherboard. Again, super great in terms of their VRM solution. It's got 12 plus 2-phase digital VRM, supports PCIe Gen 4, has active cooling for the X570. I know everybody kind of has that. The rear I/O plate is integrated and built in. You know, it's got support for in.2, both PCIe Gen 4. Not a huge fan of their RGB solution. That's kind of my one thing with Gigabyte is like their RGB, their Fusion 2.0 stuff is kind of hot garbage right now, but it's getting a lot better, and I've been really impressed with like their OSD sidecar and stuff like that comes with like their monitors, and then specifically even the stuff they're doing around their motherboards. So excited about this. Great card, great board, came at a good price, which was a key thing, and making sure we stayed in the $2,000 range. Hey, what's up, Abinah? How are you, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming in from YouTube. I thought Nikes. I'm just checking up on chat. Everybody's saying, hey, what's up, Red Warhawk? How are you? Everybody, thanks for coming in and hanging out today, building some PCs. Boom. So yeah, that is our mother. Wow, that's spun really well. Like, hey, man, Stein can eat your heart out. Like, yeah, I guess he does a little. Well, let's see if I can get it to stop. Look at that. There we go. Boom. Okay, so there we go. Did I miss it? 5. Are we at 5? Subs are at 3. Oh, subs are at 3. Okay, well then. Okay, so she's saying the subs. Okay, so we still need 2 more to give away, to do the first giveaway. Okay, I didn't miss anything. Whoa, almost knocked over my very expensive lights. I am very excited about this. I am very excited about this. This was not on the list. So this is not on the 2K list. This is a big shout out, a big thank you to NZXT for this, because sorry, tweets stop by. Hey, Gabros, thank you for hanging out, man. That's awesome. I'm good, Sean G. Thank you very much for this. I'm excited about this because this is the NZXT Kraken Z63. I don't know if you've seen a lot of this stuff. This blows the budget because this is a $263 AiO. The actual one that we use in the 2K build is the X63. I'm not gonna be upset because the install for this is almost exactly the same as the Z63. But the cool thing about this is this has that super cool display that lets you customize it. It shows things like your temperatures. These have been the hot item. I have to say this right now, NZXT. You've been on a bit of an awesome streak with your H1, which we did a video on not that long ago, and then your latest AiOs. Cooling capacity is about the same. I know this uses the Asetek V2 pump, but in terms of just the screen and stuff like that, we're gonna throw a super hot, awesome Robeytech logo on this when it goes out. I'm really excited about this. It's gonna be a lot of fun to build with, and it's gonna look super sexy. So this is gonna be great. Again, this is about $263 versus the $150 of the AiO we were going to use originally. But man, NZXT sending it to me, I'm like, I gotta use this. So there we go. Appreciate that, NZXT, for hooking us up. Guys, let's see. Can we get these last 2 subs? I want to get these last 2 subs. I know we have 1 right now. If we get 2 more subs, we'll do the first giveaway. I'd like to do that first giveaway, and that'd give us about a third of the way towards our $50 Newegg gift card we want to give away. And maybe we'll give away that graphics card. We just got to get some hype going. And also, oh, of course it's going to be Daniel. I mean, that's what I do. I want to make sure it looks super awesome. Thank you very much for the follows. Unfixing Sand. Let's see what else is going up there. Esmerg, sweet. Everybody's saying hi. Malik, sorry, Mickey wanted to know, is it a worldwide giveaway? The mouse and anything that I give away here on the show is worldwide, but unfortunately the PC is only US. That has to do with tax and worldwide giveaway regions. Sorry, the PCs are only going to be US. I apologize for that. There is not a giveaway live right now. Anson Bennett was asking. No, we have to get 2 more subs to activate our next giveaway. We're getting really close. Keep those marks going and all that sort of stuff, and we'll get to the next thing. Okay, so we've shown AiO, we've shown motherboard. Oh, RAM. I know I've used a lot of Corsair Dominator, but for this case, because we're sticking to 2K, we did the Triton Z Neo. This is specifically Ryzen AMD compatible. This is at 3600. This is C16, and it's DDR4. Obviously, we wanted to make sure we had 3600 because Ryzen is ideal. That's ideally set for Ryzen. And obviously a great kit. I've used this a lot recently. I used to use a lot of Corsair. I've switched over to Triton Royal Z. We'll go back to Corsair at some point in time. Actually, it's funny because I was using a lot of the Geel. That's what I've actually used a lot of. So it's nice to kind of go back to from here. Yeah, so DDR4, G-Skill, beautiful, absolutely beautiful RAM kits. Really excited about this. I think this is going to look super hot and super cool with our build, and it's 3600, so you can't really go wrong. There we go. New entry, new partnership with us over here at Robeytech, and that is Crucial. We haven't built a lot with Crucial, but Crucial sponsored this particular one. This is, we're going to be using them for our M.2 solution. One thing I like about M.2 is obviously that we get, these are fast. We have 1 for game drive, 1 terabyte for game drive, and 500 gig for OS drive. I don't know if this is TLC. I don't think it was. I think this is SLC. I'm not sure. I gotta look into what this was. But price for this was absolutely great. Even if it is TLC, I've set this up from an optimization standpoint for drives and stuff like that. So you shouldn't fill these up, which means that the speed should be the same. Unlike if this was SLC or whatever it was, you wouldn't have that problem. But again, 500 gig, 1 terabyte, absolutely great drives. You can check those out. And again, remember, here, exclamation point PC, you can see all these parts at any point in time. If you want to build this build, you can watch the whole 2K video on why I chose all those parts. That's up on YouTube. And then you can just click on any of those links from the stuff when you hit exclamation point PC and buy any of that stuff that goes to help me, which is always awesome. So there are our drives. Let's see, we got drives. What else? Oh, power supply. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. So again, EVGA being awesome reached out and they said, hey, Robey, what about using, I had a Corsair, which I've used a ton of Corsair PSUs in my builds. They were like, hey, maybe you should give us a try. We're trying out this EVGA 750GS, 750 watt power supply, 80 plus gold certified, which means we get that nice 85% efficiency, but it's also gold certified, which means you're drawing less power. It's super efficient. It's supposed to be super nice and quiet. I really love the way that they package this stuff. They make great drives, and then they also have awesome warranties, which is something else that's really cool about this. So we're going to be doing that. The crucial to use their RAM too if you're using ballistics. Oh, there you go. Parts type. Yeah, there we go. What was I missed the part. I guess so. Thank you, Neil Linkster, for giving the EVGA hype. He's really enjoying all the EVGA stuff that we're showing off in here. Awesome. So yeah, we're going to be building this. This is the PSU that we're going to be doing. 750 watts should be absolutely awesome. I'm sorry, Quentor, it's not because I don't want to. It's just there's a lot of rules and laws when it comes to doing giveaways worldwide, and PCs just given their price is such a big dish. Such is why a lot of this ends up being a problem. Thank you very much, Dubstep, for those embers. Anybody over on YouTube want to give another one of those super chats? Super appreciate that. That'd be awesome. I'm enjoying the fact that we've unlocked those. Now, the last thing that we're going to be using is cable extensions from the fine folks at Asia Horse. Absolutely love their cable extensions. I haven't decided if I'm going to use white, black, or just white. The case that we actually have is we're using is the all black H510 Elite. We'll be getting that out here in a second. But this is our cable extensions. Absolutely love these. They always look super good. Asia Horse actually sent me a bunch of these to basically use in my builds. So a big shout out to them. They liked our Instagram photos. And if you don't follow me on Instagram or on Twitter at Robeytech, you can check all that stuff out. That's where we put all the pictures for like the WoW PC and all that sort of stuff. Definitely worth checking out. But yeah, gonna continue to use their cables. I know I also am a big fan of Cable Mod. They're just a little bit, they are longer lead time, and honestly, we haven't gotten that far in there. So yeah, that's been a lot of fun. So we're gonna be putting those. That's gonna be our cable extensions. And then I think we're only missing one thing. We talked about CPU, we talked about RAM, we talked about storage, we talked about AiO, we talked about GPU, we talked about PSU. I think we're only missing one thing. Let's go get it. Go get it. We'll go grab it right over here and not trip over all these cables at the same time. And that is right here. And that is our trying to be a fly splinter cell. That is our case. I know a lot of people like this case, and that is the NZXT H510 Elite. We're actually using the black one in this case. Just got finished doing, I've done a couple builds. I just got finished doing a build last week. I think we did the, what build? I did do a build in this. Oh, that's right, we did Wes's build. We did Wes's PC in this with the H510 Elite. Absolutely incredible case, a lot of fun to build with. It does a good job of showing off all of the components, which will look nice. The other thing is it comes with the RGB fans, which I think is going to be great. We actually have some additional RGB fans we might throw in this just to continue to make it look good. We'll probably throw one in the back and leave the two in the front. We'll figure that out when we get this going. So yeah, we're going for there. I think this, yeah, I agree, Tanguch. I think this is going to look really, really awesome. If I won the PC giveaway and I don't live in these, could I have it shipped to my family member that lives in the US? Macic Wagon, as long as it's going to shipping to the US, I think that's going to not be a problem. Purple is great. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, I think this is a sexy case. It is, you know, as in Bennett, a lot of people have built in it. The thing is it's funny because I think prior to this NZXT, we've probably built, I don't know, probably what, 6, 7 builds in the Fantex cases. So it's nice for us to branch out. I think one of the things that was really crazy was getting to do that Cooler Master, which was like so different. So it's been nice to build in something a little bit new. They may be common for builds, but honestly, between the H1 and then now with this H510 Elite, they've been new for me. So it's nice to do an NZXT. The other thing that's super cool, I didn't do this section today, but in the mail, we actually got what we have coming is Deepcool is sending us some of their newest cases. So we're going to be using their new AiO and their new case. We'll be showing that off in the mail section that we'll have coming up. We're going to be using also Asus also sent me their new white 2080 Ti, so I'm really excited about that. So we'll be putting that inside of the Deepcool and doing a case review of that. So if you're looking for new cases, Asian Bennett, then hey, you've come to the right place. We'll be showing some of that off later. Sean G asked, any thoughts on the H1 after your video? Mine just finally shipped today. Excited to get it. I am absolutely loving it. It's been my main PC rig for work. I've been using that case. I've been playing some Halo Infinite on it. It's been absolutely incredible. I love it. It's so easy to build in. So I think you will absolutely dig that, which is going to be super cool. And then say any build is a good idea as long as it can play Half-Life. And ooh, I'm excited about that. I'm hoping this Friday we'll have to see. I might stream with Jez. I might stream this tomorrow. I finally got my cord. We might stream tomorrow morning, like a nice surprise stream. We might stream some Half-Life Alyx tomorrow morning. I finally got my cable for my Oculus Quest. So I'm gonna get that set up tonight, try that out. We might stream some of that tomorrow. So if people want to go check that out, check it out here over on Twitch and Mixer. Obviously we don't do game streams to YouTube, but we'll make sure that you can come check that out, which would be awesome. So yeah, we'll be showing that. We'll be streaming that from my Dan A4 build, which would be crazy. Or I'll stream that for my super awesome Uber Corsair build. I haven't figured it out yet. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate all of you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, do not forget, we'll take a quick minute. Do not forget, sub, follow, like, all that sort of stuff. It's always a big help. Tips always help. That helps us do these awesome giveaways and all that sort of stuff. We are 2 subs away from doing our first giveaway. So Mixer folks, come on, let's get it going up here. Like, you guys have been so slow on the subs. We're trying to give away a 5700 XT graphics card. We need 30 Mixer subscribers. We'll give that away. So come do that, and that would be awesome. I'd appreciate you guys. Let's get those subs going. Let's get those sparks going. We haven't done any giveaway, and usually we've done so many giveaways by now, but hopefully you guys will unlock that. But now, let's actually PC build. Let's PC build. Ugh. Okay, first and foremost, we need our... So today, I'm hoping very, very much so to get our get our motherboard. That's our motherboard prepped. It's 7:52. We have an hour. We'll probably get more than that. We'll get the case prepped, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, we'll go from there. And guys, for those subs, new subs and gifted subs obviously count for that. And then obviously hype also happens if we get super chats. If you want to throw some of the super chats over on YouTube, all those sort of things help. But thank you very much for all the support. Okay, so let's talk about what I've gotten here. This has obviously been a board that we've used before, but this is going to be a giveaway board. What you'll need here is, this is our motherboard. I'll walk you guys through here. So let's go top down, and let me take the bag off real quick. Where is the bottom of our bag? There it is. There we go. Do we have do we know if Newegg's in the channel? I haven't seen them. Let's get to building, baby. There we go. Sorry about the delay. I wish this was alright. For some reason, this PC is having a real problem with FTL. My other one does not have that issue, but this one has a tendency to. So I don't know what's going on there. Okay, let's walk through real quick. Let's go to top-down view, and we'll walk through just the different parts of a PC. I know some people probably know this stuff, but we'll just kind of walk through it anyway. There we go. There's some sub hype right there. Ghost Beezy. We're one more away. Thank you very much, Sean G, for that awesome super chat. Awesome. Thank you very much for all that stuff, guys. Okay, so this is our AM4 socket. This is where we're going to be basically putting our CPU. These are two brackets. I don't know what we're going to keep these on. We'll have to see. I haven't done an NZXT. I haven't done a Z63. We're going through there. These are our RAM DIMM slots right here. So we've got the opportunity to use up to 4. This is support up to 128 gigs. So you can do 4 32 gig RAM DIMMs up to 3600 megahertz. Here, that gets super expensive. I try very hard to try and fill all 4 of these, but in the case of this one, we're only going to be using 2, and I'll talk a little bit about that when we get to that. This is our 24-pin ATX power supply. Up here, this is our EPS. This only does an 8-pin EPS connector. Thing about this is usually you'll see if you have 4, you'll see an 8 and a single 2. An 8 and a 4-pin. That usually means that it's better for overclocking, stuff like that, because it gives more power to the CPU, which makes it a little bit more stable. This board, though capable of doing overclocking, probably not as good as something like trying to get 5 gigahertz across the board. You might want to choose a board that's a little bit more powerful, but again, with a 2K build, I want to make sure we got that 2080 Super and that 3700X at a minimum. These are fan headers that you see here. This is our CPU fan header. You can see it's a different color. This is for your optional fan. And then we actually have another fan header over here. These are our M.2 slots. We've got 1, 2. These little things right here, you'll see 110, 80, 60, and 42. I don't know if you can see those actually on the screen, but there are a bunch of different sizes here for M.2s. We are going to only use the 80 ones. That's what most M.2s are what are called 80. That's 80 millimeters. That's the length of the M.2. We haven't seen a lot of 110s, but they have options there, so it's going in there. Oh, there we go. There's another sub, I think. Is that number 5? I can't see. The sub thing has not been good. I'm waiting. I'll wait for Blondie to let me go. Yeah. So let's see what else we have done here. So this is our front panel connectors. We have 2 USB 3 connectors. We've got 2 USB 2.0. This is your TPN. A lot of people say, well, what's TPN? TPN is allowing you to do things like BitLocker. These are our LED connectors. And then right here, this is our HD audio, which nobody really uses anymore, but it's always something that people use for front panel. And this is like amp up for there. The only other thing that you need to care about on here is these are your SATA powers. This is your SATA, and you're not SATA about SATA for sure. There we go. Number 5. Okay, I've got 5 subs, so we got to do a giveaway. We're going to start a giveaway right now over in the channel. Let me catch the subs up. Has it? What? Let me see what it's. Let me look in here. It's got 3. Okay, hopefully this catches up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we're up to 5. We're going to start the giveaway. And this giveaway is for 3 months of Xbox Game Pass. So if you're over on YouTube, if you want to pop over a Mixer, you can do that now. There we go. Start that now. It's going to run for 2 minutes. Thank you very much for those subs, guys. Only 10 more to go. That's 5 subs. There we go. Giveaway's going there. Okay, so these are SATA. Nobody's sad about SATA, but dude, you have a lot of SATA here. You can do up to 6 SATAs on this. And then finally, the last thing is your USB-C, which is right here. Always a nice thing. I think this is USB-C 3.2. I don't know if it's 3. I'm looking here. USB-C, PCI 6 SATA 2. I'm seeing if this is 3.2 Gen 2. Okay, this is USB-C 3.2 Gen 2, not 2x2, which is the latest and greatest. So you're not going to get, like, if you're using like those Seagate or the Western Digital super fast SSDs, you're not going to get maximum write speed external, but you're still going to be fast, perfectly fast for something like, if you're perfectly fast for stuff like VR or anything like that for here. And then I think on the back, when you talk about rear I/O, we're not having no USB 3 here. You have a HDMI, and a lot of people say, hey, why on Ryzen do they have HDMI? And that is specifically because of, like, you could put an APU in here. And again, you've got tons of audio. You've got some USB 3.1, lots of USB 3.0 and 3.S, and then you've got some USB 2. So lots of I/O, overall great board. So yeah, just want to give you guys an overview, like to kind of teach people as you watch, which is always a key thing for me. So hopefully you're learning something as you build with me together. And so yeah, that's what we're doing here. Okay, so let's grab our CPU here. This is our Ryzen 3700x. We need to grab our little knife and cut this open. So this is a 8-core 16-thread CPU, which is absolutely awesome. So we're gonna get that out here. And make sure you're following. Yeah, you do have to be following to be eligible to win, guys. So make sure that you are following. Quintor, if people are asking how to sub, you can just if somebody can show Quintor how to sub, that would be absolutely awesome. Quintor, thank you for coming over from YouTube, for hanging out there. So I super appreciate that. Oh, look at, there it is, guys. Now, when you grab a CPU, I think the kid thinks, hey, thank you very much for the Robey Love hype. When you think about grabbing, you don't want to touch, like, this is in plastic right now, so we'll take this out. Sorry, I'm talking a little bit out without taking this out. So when you grab your, I'm going to put this in here. We have it. We do this. We do not need this anymore. Appreciate this, but hot garbage. We don't need this. So when you grab your CPU, up here, you'll see in the bottom left corner, there's a super tiny gold. There's a tiny gold arrow, and this gold arrow lines up with the arrow that is actually on the corner here. The Ryzen is always going to point towards the Aorus. That's how you always know you're putting it right. So I'm just giving you, like, if you can't see the arrow, they are there. But the way to always know is Ryzen always faces to the west when you install something in the board. When you grab the CPU, I think the key thing is make sure that you grab it from the sides here. You guys can't see any of this stuff. I'm like totally talking to you guys, and I forgot I was messing this up. So anyway, on the CPU, I'm like showing you stuff that's not there because you guys can't see the right screens. Right here at the top, again, there's the arrow, and then this is the arrow that you're lining it up to. If you cannot see this, the Ryzen always points to the west. When you put this in, you want to stick this in facing towards the Aorus in this case, and so Ryzen faces towards the west. When you open a CPU, you want to try very hard not to touch it anywhere but on the sides. So try not to touch what's called the IHS, which is on the top, or the pins that are on the bottom. I did get the unique question from somebody about licking the pins. Do not lick the pins. That is not a good idea, ladies and gentlemen. Don't lick the pins. So again, what you want to do is you want to pull this up, and you want to get it to 90 degrees. When it's at 90 degrees, you know that the socket is fully unlocked. Stick it in like this, just like that. Release, and then you can check. Look at that. Look, just check it right there. Make sure it's nice and snug. Then you just take that down and snap it in just like so. And boom, we have a CPU installed. Look at that. Oh man, that's so much work right there. We've done so much already. How do you guys feel? You feeling pretty good? You feel energized like I did anytime that you put a CPU in? Thanks very much. Decimus is saying he loves the Halo hoodie. This is actually the Halo hoodie for people who work on the game. So that is actually what you're seeing. Only people who work on Halo Infinite actually get a hold of a Halo hoodie like this. If you see somebody else who's wearing this, they worked or have worked on Halo Infinite. So that is why I have this hoodie. This Mobo is sexy. I agree, Shanes. How are you? How's everybody? I like somebody saying, don't lick the pins. I promise I will not lick the pins. Just grabbing a drink. Licking the pins is for luck. No, licking the pins is not for luck. Okay, so we've got our CPU in. We're good to go here. I've got my screwdriver off to the side here. I do not need these SATA things right now. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to install our RAM, which is always a lot of fun. And I'm going to assume something here. I will check on this later. If I'm wrong, I will tell you in the next episode. Here we go, our Trident Royal Z. But usually, when we're looking down like this, when you think about installing RAM, there's two of the, sometimes there's 4 clasps. This one, there's only 2. These actually stay in place. You cannot unlock these. Oh, no, you can. Oh, never mind, sorry. So for this one, you want to unlock this. Usually, when you install just 2 DIMMs, you want to install them in A2. Sorry, wow. A2 and B2. The reason you do that, and you should always check your motherboard book, because you want to look and make sure you enable dual channel RAM. Usually they are the furthest sockets away from the CPU, so in this case A2 and B2. Do not install them in A1 and B1. So for this one, we're going to install them in A2 and B2. I will verify that. Sometimes they will have you install them in A1 and B1, but in 99.9% of cases, it's A2 and B2. So there you go. We're halfway done with what? Nothing. Oh, exciting. I'm glad you're enjoying this, Deedubia. I also yeah, that's a good idea, Halo Collector. You should not do that. You should not pre-charge with your hair. That is not a good idea. And I want to say thank you very much for everybody hanging out across all the channels right now. You guys are absolutely incredible. How are we doing on subs? I think we're still at 5 subs. We're trying to get, I always try to get us. The thing is, we have yet to have a Robeytech where we don't get to 15. So 15 is always the goal in a single stream. So I'm hoping that we can get a couple more. We got a couple more. We have an hour. We can get 10 subs an hour. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that we can get 10 subs an hour? I want to see some sub hype in the channel. Let's see if we can figure this out. Okay, let's get these in. Now, the way you're going to line this up, on the PCB, you will see a little slot right here. That little slot lines up with the slot on the memory. All you got to do is put it in like this, and then you want to give it equal pressure on both sides. So you put both sides, you push down, and you hear a nice quality snap. A nice quality snap, just like that. So we got that one in. Yeah, let's finish out the sparks, guys. Yeah, installing RAM is basically very, very satisfying. So we're gonna put this last one in here and get this going just like this. And then, oh, there we go. Nice satisfying click, and it feels really good. We'll throw the person who wins this, if they want to have the stickers, they have the option. I don't think there's anything else in here that we need. Put this away and get it ready for recycle. Well, actually, we'll save it for pictures. I always like to save this stuff for pictures later. Okay, next up, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to install our M.2. We're getting close to having this motherboard ready. I agree. Hey, I'm going to be building a Ryzen 5 3600 build around 14. What motherboard do you recommend? Unknown person, I'm hoping, I think, Bernie, would you mind linking my 1K build? That is the one I recommend. If you can spend a little bit more, this board that I'm doing now is actually a great one, but either one of those would be absolutely fine for boards. There you go. Michael can link the board. You link the board that's in the description there, Michael, which is an inexpensive one. I don't know. It's hard to recommend because I don't know how much money you've spent, but there's a choice. These are 8 gig sticks popping. These are 8 gig sticks. Thank you very much for the build stuff. I have more fun installing a CPU. The thing for me is the CPU is such a fast install. It's like basically almost done. Look at that, we're at 18 million sparks. Thank you very much for all those sparks, guys. Okay, let's get this M.2 installed now. We're gonna take these and get these prepped. Now, because this board has been used before, yeah, see, we've already got the sticky part of the thermal paste is already done here. So we're gonna take this out, and we're also gonna take this 110, which needs to get undone, and we'll move it down to the 80. We're going to be installing the Crucial. There you go. We're going to take our little, grab another connector out of our handy dandy iFixit kit. Grab our flathead so we can loosen that up. There we go. Such a cool picture when you think about it. And then we're going to there we go. I'm going to move this down to the 80 spot. There we go. And luckily, I don't have it here, but luckily I have some more M.2 screws, which are always like a hot commodity. So we're going to go down here and we'll grab another M.2 screw and get that in. Yeah, you're right, Halo Collector. That is something they do not have. Like when you put the processor in, there's no click. Though, on Threadripper, you do have the awesome, like, satisfying click from the torque wrench, which is kind of neat. So there's some processors that have, you know, something close-ish, I would say. Wouldn't you say? So, yeah. I need an M.2 screw. I know I have some, so let's Grab an M.2 screw from down here at the bottom. There we go. Oh, these are the same size. I think they are. Ooh, there we go. There's a nice sub. Thank you for I am the Walrus. Thank you very much for that sub. Appreciate it. Let's keep the subs going. Unknown. There you go. Unknown person. There's a recommendation for you if you want to look at the board. And then, Michael, can you also unlink him the 2K build so that way he can take a look at that because there's another option there. Thank you very much for those subs. Okay, let us open our M.2 drives. And thank you very much. Again, crucial. Excited about using these. Haven't used these before. Excited about getting to do this and have a new partner here on the show. So thank you very much, crucial. So we're going to stick our 500 gig and we have a 1 terabyte, like I said. The 500 gig is just going to be our OS drive. That's good data practice, so to speak. And then our 1 terabyte is for games. And if you wanted to add another drive easily to this, like throwing in like a 2 terabyte SSD or like a SSHD from Seagate. Ooh, look at that. Look at the back of that. Look at that. Look at the PCB, right? Like, that is. I love the this is the flash that they have on here. And then of course it's blue. It's kind of like I'm not a big fan of the labels. I might this will be covered by the thing, but yeah, all in all, super stoked to have them and going in there. Where was it? Was actually in YouTube. Bernie, can you link it here on the on Mixer as well? Appreciate it. There we go, right there. Okay, just getting this out so we can do this. This is a fancy package. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Opened. And for this, when you're grabbing M.2s, see how they give you finger, again, trying to touch the sides, try not to touch the tops or anything like that, or the PCB in general. The way this works, just also on the PCB, you'll see there's a little slot right here, and there's also a slot in the M.2. You want to basically line up that little slot and just kind of pop it in like so. And then the way it's kind of popped in, once you kind of pushed in, you kind of get like this diving board effect. That's kind of one of the wings that you know that it's all the way in. And then I'm just going to take my little M.2 screw, push it down like so. And it's okay to grab top by the circle. This isn't like a CPU where you can't touch the IHS. Then you screw it down nice and just like that. Then we're going to take this, which if this was a new motherboard, you can just take off the thermal paste. I mean, the thermal, like this is a thermal pad, and there'd be like a little sticker for that, but I've already removed it. We're good there. And we're just going to kind of pop that in like so. It's going to make this look good. I'm just going to pop that down. There we go. And screw that in just like that. And there we go. Hey, what's up? Should you use thermal on AiO or buy your own? The thermal on AiO is more than good enough. You don't have to buy your own thermal. But if you want to, yeah. What do you think about AiO RGB fans? I have no problem with that, especially like we're going to be using RGB fans on our AiO, the Z one that we're going to be doing here. So yeah, I would do it. Am the Warrior. It depends on the build, but right now it's really hard to recommend using Intel. There just isn't enough reason. Yeah, so that's kind of thing. Hey guys, we're getting super close to that 21 million. Can we just, I know we have a bunch of people here who just have some sparks. Let's just dump some sparks and get this done. Let's get that 1 year of Xbox Game Pass given away. And then also, do not forget, we can go and get that crazy going with those subs. We want to unlock that $50 new gift card. So both that stuff's going there. I'll take a quick break. We haven't told you all the giveaways. The giveaways that are happening right now is we have a chance to win this 5700 XT. This is at 30 subs. We're at 6 right now, I think. 6 subs. If we get to 30 subs in a single show, we give away a 5700 XT, which would be absolutely crazy. So these are subs over on Mixer. If you're over on YouTube, you got to come hang out here. But if not, you can hang out there. Thank you very much for that. We're also giving away 3 months of Xbox Game Pass for every 5 subs. We've just got finished doing that. So that just happened over here just not that long ago. If we get to 15 subs, we're going to give away a $25 New gift card at the end of the show. But if we get to 15 subs, that'll become a $50 New gift card, which is crazy as well. We're also, if we get a bunch of embers and we give a bunch of, if we get some super chats and we get to above, I think it's like 20,000, whatever 20,000 is worth, both in super chats or in things, we'll give away a Cooler Master Mouse. So we'll send that out, and you have the potential of winning this awesome Cooler Master Mouse. And that'll be everybody. So it's just for donations and stuff like that, just to keep things going there. So that is happening as well. And if you give on Twitch, if you give on Mixer, or you give over on YouTube, we'll be able to giving any of that stuff away. So that is what's happening. I'm not going to beg. I just want to give you guys an update. Again, we have a lot more people in here. We're about 45 minutes from being at the end of the show. Just want to give you guys an update in terms of what the potential things we could win. And like I said, you guys hype it up. We'll get more generous. So let's see if can we get a sub train going? It looks like we're getting the sparks. We're at 19 million sparks right now, getting really close at 21 million. Let's finish that out. Can we get a sub train going? Just a couple more people getting some subs going. That'd be awesome. If you want to enter to win the build, you can. There's links to the build stuff where we're having our moderators drop those in the chat. If you're over on Mixer, you can do !PC giveaway. That'll give you the link right away. The GPU would be a worldwide giveaway. Yes, Patrick. I would send that anywhere that Newegg ships to. So yes, you could win that. The GPU is actually a worldwide giveaway. And there's all of our stuff. And then so that's all the stuff. Let's see if can we get a couple subs going on here, and then I'll get to building this next thing. I'd love to see a sub train if we can get one to happen. So, and thank you very much for all of you who subbed so far. And the 100 plus people are watching across all platforms. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Oh, it's this next one. Here we go. That just moved. And this is our 1 terabyte. So again, grabbing on the side. Again, you're going to line up those holes on the PCB. Got to pop it in. There's that nice 1 terabyte thing there. There we go. Making sure it's in. Then we grab our screw, hold it down by the sticker, screw it in like that. There we go. Our motherboard is prepped. Awesome. Grab these little things out, put them in there, then slip these down in here like this. Oh, we got another sub? Oh, nice. I missed it. Who was the sub? Say welcome to whoever that person was. We want to make sure we get that sub. Oh, thank you very much, DP Gooch Unit. Thank you very much for that sub. Welcome to the family. Also, if you are a new sub, make sure you jump over with us over on Discord. You can have your sub-only privileges. Obviously, we try and do that. We have a subscriber-only chat, so you can talk to me, you have direct access to me. I try and pay a lot of attention to that chat specifically. And then other subscriber benefits like subscriber-only giveaways, which we haven't done in a while. So I got to talk to, I'll figure that out, and we'll maybe do a subscriber-only giveaway for this month. Yeah, a lot going on there. We're at 7, so we're getting really close to that. And then 20 million. We're about to give away a year of Xbox Game Pass. I feel like real soon. Okay, let's get this out of the way, and let's get the case prepped. Is the next stop. So our motherboard is completely ready to go, guys. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's get this out of the way. Okay, we're gonna make some room here. Not need these right now, so we'll put these right here for now, and then we're just gonna make room for our motherboard box right here. Awesome. Thank you very much for that. We do need a sub giveaway. I should have done that. I haven't thought about that, and I'll have to figure that out. We'll get that. We'll have that announced next week, and we'll make sure we do one for the month of April. So we'll have a sub only giveaway for the month of April. What if my Gmail does not work? It says that it is in use. What do you mean, Caleb? I don't know what that means. Sorry. Let's see other questions that are going in there. Okay, let's go ahead and get our build out. Let's go ahead and get our case out. Ugh. Okay, you guys ready for some movie magic? I'm gonna make the chair. I'm gonna make the thing go down. Ooh. I'm using my magical powers to make the. You guys can't see how I'm doing this. It's so powerful, so magical. I don't know why. It's like, oh, look at that. Low. Okay. That was so. What were you impressed with my magical powers? Make a case for this build, huh? Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, a lot of people have won Game Pass from me. We're almost to the 21 million. That's the top of the Ember stuff right there. Okay, let's get this open. Oh, there we go. And I super appreciate all of you guys who've done super chats and also Embers. Thank you very much. Those things help directly towards hooking us up and continuing to have awesome content like this. Are you guys enjoying the content? Are you having a good time? Do you feel like you're learning anything? I am the Walrus asks, do I like Linus Tech? Absolutely, I like Linus. I am a bigger fan of, I like Linus. Luke and I have been good friends. Luke Lafarian, who does Float Plane from them, we're good friends. I haven't got to talk to him, obviously, with everything going on with the human malware. But yes, I do like Linus. My favorite, obviously, I like Bitwit a lot. I also like Paul's Hardware. Optimum Tech is I'm a big fan of. Jay's 2 Cents, big fan of. And then that has been kind of where it's going. I know there's some other ones like Marcus and some other guys who other people watch. I've tried to watch like Tech Unboxed and some of the other ones. But I like the higher quality video stuff, which is the same stuff we try to do here on our channel, using high quality and high grade cameras to make sure that things look really good. So yeah, I'm a pun master. Oh, good. I'm glad that people are learning. So yeah, I bungled the front fan. So we're actually, well, good. I'm glad people are getting confidence and stuff out of this. Okay, this is your how to get a case out. So basically the easiest way to do it is just to flip it over, and then from there, just kind of lift it up. I'm trying to give you guys some case stuff. I haven't unboxed on this thing a lot, and then it'll sometimes get stuck, and that stuck is from these. Actually, if you see that it gets stuck like this, on the side, there are little handles, and then sometimes those handles will get stuck on the styrofoam. So what you want to do is kind of pull those out, like so. Sometimes they're a little harder than you want, but if you pull them out, like I have, then it should just pop right off. Right one is not doing as much as I'd like. There you go. And there you go. It just pops right out like that. And there is our case. And I'll lift on the right side. Probably take us to load the styrofoam. Again, we want to be careful with the styrofoam on this case because we have to ship this again with to a winner. And I shoved this with a bunch of like packing stuff. So try to be very careful when taking a case out of the box. We want to make sure that it is in good shape so I can mail it to you later, whoever wins this PC, because this is another giveaway PC that we'll be giving away later in the year. Oh, okay. Well, Ghost Breezy, I'll make sure that we check that when we get in there. Joey Delgado, I have to check him out. I haven't seen him. It's okay, Quintor. It's all good. If you can't sub, we might have more subs. We still got more people here. There's still over 100+ people who are watching in the channel right now. So, anyway there. Okay, let's get this back up so we can get the case prepped. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, follows are always free. We super appreciate everybody going in there. It's model super secret. It is not. It is not. I do not no habla español. Apologies. But yes, I am. I know I've done some building with Takata, and Takata is definitely the Spanish speaker. Okay, so for building here, we're going to strip the case here. It's always best to kind of prep the case. On the H510, it looks like these front screws are actually captive. They're captive screws. The one thing about this is this thing will just kind of pop off. So make sure this is good like this, and then this kind of pops off. Just be careful. These little nipples here in the front can be a little hard. Just be careful when this pops off. It can kind of be surprising. There we go. We got our front panel out. I'm just going to kind of stick this inside like so. Kind of protect it. And then we're going to do the same thing with the back. The back screws should be captive. I'm not sure. I'm going to verify. Yep, those are captive as well. And then again, this just kind of pops off and then comes out. This one has little kind of front hooks, so be really careful when you take this off not to bend these. We'll kind of walk through our case here in a minute. So there you go. And then again, we're going to be careful with this. I'm going to just stick it off the side. I've got like a collection of PCs over here. Okay, so here in the back of the case here is actually these are our screws and everything like that. So thank you for NZXT for sending that. That's always included. And then down here is all of our front panel connectors and everything like that. We'll go through those a little bit later. For now, I'm going to keep those all kind of bundled up. And then up here, I know somebody was talking about, hey, my fans don't light up. This is actually the hub. So this is our hub for doing all our lighting and everything like that. NZXT has actually sent us some additional fans and lighting, so we're going to be hooking those up. But this is where those get hooked, those get plugged in. So this is if you're having a problem, it could be your fan hub. Making sure all your connections are good there might not be a bad idea. So yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, people are enjoying the desk. Yeah, this is the H510 Elite. So what we're going to be replacing is right now we've actually got some AER fans. We're going to take our back fan and also make that AER as well. You do not have to take off the front glass. This thing has a really cool way of just kind of popping out. But we are going to take out our back fan real quick because we're going to be using a RGB fan. But for now, I'm just going to remove it. So here in the back, I'll go back to the top-down view and we'll disconnect this. And I'll kind of walk you guys through the back for the rest of the case. So on the back of the case here, this is our fan hub. We talked a little bit about this. We actually have a nicer one. NZXT, since it's a nicer one, so if we need to upgrade, we have the option to. But a great place to kind of plug it in here. It actually supports up to 3 fans, which is great. And then the LEDs, these are all, these are actually daisy chainable. So if we want to daisy chain this to another one, we actually have the option of doing that. So we shouldn't actually need to take another spot when hooking this up. But for now, what we want to do is we want to take this and unplug this, because we do not need this fan. We're actually going to be using a AER fan in the back here. So this is not quite the 2K build as perfect. We've actually doing some upgrades just because this is Robeytech and we want to make sure we give this away. So big shout out to obviously Newegg and to NZXT for this. Oh, nice. Hopefully you win one. Hopefully you win a PC. How are we doing on the, we're at 20 million, almost at 21 million. So we're almost at the Spark goal there. How are we doing on, I think we've only got 6 subs, right? 7 subs. I think we're 3 subs away. Let's see if we can get those last 3 subs, guys. Can somebody do a sub giveaway? We're not doing backwards fan. Can you show me which of the connectors from the front fans is the RGB hookup? Yeah, sure. I will show you that in just a second. We'll do that here in just a second, Ghost Breezy. Let me just take this fan out. Okay, that goes like that. Then we're going to put our motherboard in, so we have a nice place to store it. Okay, so there's a little hook up here, which is pretty neat. So there we go. Our fan is out. Okay, we'll go to the top and we'll show you where that fan connector is. Nice and light when you've got everything out of it. Okay, so we're in the top down. So our fan headers are right here. I'll undo these for now, just so we can find them. And then I'm going to kind of tighten them up real quick. But these are our fan headers. And you can see here that there's RGB and there's stuff. So these right here, you can actually see, this is our fan. That's actually to the light, and I'm trying to find the one. So this one right here. So this right here, this is the out. This is actually your fan header, and it goes into here. And then the other ones plug into themselves. So this one right here is actually your LED connector for your fan. So I'm going to take this out and I'm going to plug this into the out up here, and then I will have that one go back to this. So this will daisy chain into itself. But this is it. Hey, thank you very much for that. Thank you, Ghost Breezy, for the deep W. Appreciate that sub. We're getting up to, what are we at? 8 now. So 2 more and then we'll do another giveaway. Oh, and we're at 21 million things. So we'll do that 1 year of Game Pass right now. Sorry about that. Get that going. Just for 1 year of Xbox Game Pass. So what might be happening for you is that this is just making sure that this is plugged in correctly. This LED 1 goes to your light strips. This LED 2 is the one that goes to your fans. You want to make sure that this is plugged in correctly and daisy chainable. So you just want to make sure all of those are working is what you're doing. But this is the plug for actually getting us to work to hook up. I'm going to retighten these up because we don't need to mess with these for a while. So I'm just going to retighten these down real quick. I don't want to. I want these to be tight because I don't need to play with them, and I want to make sure they're tightened down for later. So we're gonna tighten this one down too. Gonna keep these on. That's what that is. Oh, what's up, Rem? How are you, man? And a helpless rabbit. Thank you very much for that. Hey guys, everybody, can I get a shout out to Rem? Rem is here on the channel, and Rem is another Mixer partner who also does PC builds. He does a show called Upgraded. Man, I don't know why I want to keep wanting to call it Reloaded. Upgraded. Upgraded. When is your next show? I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab another fan and the other light kits. Oops, I'm not gonna pull that off. Stick 20 in. Okay, here we go. So we got our 120 fan, which we're going to be replacing. This is going to go in the back. And then, of course, we've also got another LED light strip because we just want to make things a little bit better. Thank you very much for NZXT for sending these. We're going to be showing these off here as we do the build later on. Okay, so we've got everything kind of prepped here. The only thing we wanted to do, getting that Robey hype. Oh, thank you very much, Rem. Oh, Ghost Breezy with another stream to Blaze and Knock. Where are we at on subs? Check real quick. We're at 10. Okay, so we just got finished with that giveaway. We'll start that 3-month of Game Pass giveaway. Game Pass. Okay, this is for the just hitting the 10 goal. We're 5 away from giving away $50 new gift card. Let's see where we're going in here. Oh no, I don't want that one. I want this, just to making sure. Awesome, thank you very much, guys. Also, very much for all of you guys for hanging out. For those of you over on YouTube, for Twitch, and over here on Mixer. Awesome, very much for all of that stuff. I think I just got a message. Let's check it real quick. Here we go. Awesome. Okay. Cool. You just got finished talking about you on the live stream. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, we got that all squared away. Right now, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna install our motherboard. So everything's kind of prepped. So we're gonna flip this over and get our motherboard in. We have that before we put in our other. Actually, I think we have enough room. We could put 140 we could stick 140 millimeter up here too. Huh. What do you guys think? You guys think, idea, we have an extra 140 millimeter fan. Should we stick a 140 up here and a 120 here just to kind of fill out the case? What do you guys think? We can all see your DMs. Oh, well, that was just, yeah. Well, my DM was to, that was to Deepcool. They were just letting me know. Oh, Brian Combe is hanging out. What's up, Brian? Just for those people over on YouTube, Brian is actually one of our editors here on the channel. He actually helps over here on, does a lot of the editing, or does a lot of the editing for our videos. Josh is another one. Cool to have him going and hanging out. He's hanging out over live now on YouTube. So thank you very much for hanging out, buddy. Guys, give him a shout out. Blondie but Geeky won the giveaway for the 3 months of Xbox Game Pass. That's crazy. Whoa, look at that. People are saying, okay, so should we add a 140 millimeter fan as well? So we'll add a 140 and a 120. We'll do both of those. What do you guys think about making sure that the entire thing is all ready to go? Well, thoughts? I think everybody's saying they're in. The motherboard is the Asus X570 Aorus Elite. Let's get this put in right now so that we can go in there. And so we'll put the motherboard in. And then when you stick your motherboard in, again, you want to just make sure that you line it up here. Here in the back, and there's a little peg on NZXT boards that it kind of pops into. So there, boom, just like that, our motherboard is in, and we're going to grab our black but RGB in the rear. Leave the top black. Oh, so throw like a black NZXT one in. I think I have. Do you guys want me to just throw like this black, like normal NZXT fan up in the top? So if you want to leave the top one, you guys are recommending this one right here is just a nice, like a clean black fan there, and then doing an RGB in the back is what you guys are recommending. Is what you guys think? Which we could do that too. So what do you guys think? Blondie, would you mind throwing a RGB? I say more fans. What do you guys think? Blondie, would you mind doing a vote? Do we want to do no RGB or RGB on the top fan? Let's do that. We'll let the users vote. We have a spare NZXT fan here, which we can do, but we'll leave it. We'll go from there. And then, guys, we are 5 subs away from giving away a $50 new gift card over here on Mixer. Can we get those last 5 subs? I'd like to lock that out. I think we're done I think we've maxed out Sparks. I think Sparks are done, right? 21 million is the cap. Oh, no, we can go to 35 million. Oh, we can go to 28 million. Okay, never mind. We can keep those Sparks going, guys. I thought we were done, but yeah, I guess you guys can still unlock more 1-year Game Passes as well. And then can we get some super chats Get some more super chats and some embers, guys. We got some other stuff like that. Maybe we can unlock another mouse giveaway or something like that. So again, we give what is that, 5,000? If we get 5,000 embers, somebody donates 5,000 embers, they get a Robeytech mouse pad. So yeah, all you have to do is donate 5,000 embers and you automatically win get a mouse pad just for doing 5,000 embers. And do not forget, you also got super chats, which are new and unlocked over there on YouTube right now. I'm getting hungry. Whew. That's new. I'd save it for different builds. RGB is lost in the top fan. Okay, did we do the vote? I think we haven't. No RGB on top. I think we're gonna get a vote. I think there's a vote coming up, guys. Okay, we're still installing the motherboard right now, so we're good. We'll figure that out next. That's probably where we'll end up ending the show, I'm guessing, because we still have 30 minutes left, so we'll figure it out. The poll question is RGB on the top or no RGB on the top? That is the question. So people get a vote, and then we'll do from there. So if we can get that vote up, RGB on the top fan or no RGB on the top fan? That's the question. Thank you very much for those sparks, guys. Okay, so we'll go through what's included in the extra here. So this comes with all NZXTs, and this is a splitter for the front panel connector at the top, and this allows you to do a mic, and this allows you to split to a speaker as well. That's what this is for. You get a splitter. This allows you to, if you wanted to not do your front panel connectors and you actually want to do individual connectors, this allows them to make it harder for yourself if you wanted to. Or other older motherboards. These are zip ties, or as the Verge likes to call them, tweezers. Oops, I just dropped them. These are zip ties. I always think it's great that case manufacturers give these to you, but these are actually zip ties, not tweezers. So we get extra zip ties. We'll be using these. These are for cable management. And then these are all of your screws. And so you've got a bunch of different screws here, and I'll walk you through what all the different screws are here. These are, this is a standoff. This basically lets you do your standoffs. Oh, there we go. Somebody's cheating and using embers to get RGB on top, which is awesome. So this is a standoff. This allows you to screw in the standoff. That's what this is for. So if you needed more standoffs for like EATX or micro ATX and you want to remove them, that's what this is for. These are actually hexagonal screws for PSUs. A lot of PSUs come with these screws, but it's nice that NZXT actually gives you extra ones. So this is for PSUs. These are your M3 flat screws. These are usually for installing hard drives, SSDs, stuff like that. These are your fan screws. So these are for installing extra fans, which we'll see looking at here. So if I'm going to install that top fan, whether it's RGB or not, this is what the fans I would use for that. And then finally, these are your 6x32. These are usually your motherboard screws. Sometimes not. I think these actually might be your motherboard screws here. So we'll have to figure out. I think these are actually your motherboard screws. So I'll have to figure that out. I don't know. 6x32 is usually motherboard, but you never know. So that's all the fans. Always save your boxes. I mean, always save these Ziploc bags. I save them for storing additional screws. These are great bags. Don't get rid of these. That's my thing. So I'll put these in here. Stuff I'm not going to use. I'm not going to use the splitter. If somebody wins that, they may want this though, so we'll throw that back in there. And then I'm not going to use this because I'm going to use the easy front panel connector. So that's in there. And then we'll see if I end up using these other ones. I won't use the standoff because our standoffs are good. So we're good for that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to test which one of these is actually our motherboard screw. Okay, so everybody said RGB on top. So people are saying RGB goes on top. There you go. That's it. You guys voted, and there it is. RGB on top. Thank you very much for those votes, guys. Okay, let's see if this is actually the right, one or not. I can never know. This is one thing I struggle with every time is which screws. And how many PCs have I built? So we'll know here in just a second. Nope, it is not these. Okay, so it's not the 630. It is not these are your M3 slots, and these are not. So it's the 6x32. These are your screws. These are your motherboard screws. FYI. All RGB, it's happening, guys. It's all happening. Thank you very much for all those follows, guys. Almost at 35,000 followers. We're getting super close. Thank you very much for all of that stuff. How are we doing on subs? Are we at 10 still? We got 5 more subs, guys. Let's unlock those last 5 subs. And let's see, can we get a 5,000 Ember? That'd be awesome. See if we can get a 5,000 Ember or maybe a big super chat. I think we get we got a $5 and a $3. Okay, there we go. Putting our screws in. There we go. One screw in. I did do the 10 sub giveaway. Yes, Patrick's Paladin, I did. 3-month Game Pass. Yeah. 60%. There we go. Lewis, thank you very much for those Embers. Appreciate it. Thank you very much again, Lone Wolf, for those sparks. Getting towards that 27 million, which is the next one. Thank you very much for all those Embers. I like RGB water. Hey, what's up, Muddle Ivy? How are you? Welcome to the show. How are the folks over on, how are the folks in Mixer doing tonight? You guys enjoying the content? Looks like everybody's having a good time. There's another one screwed in. RGB water. I wonder what RGB water tastes like. Tastes like a rainbow. There we go. It's like Skittles built into it. That's what it'd be. Getting some checking my thing. 8:37. We still got 23 minutes. That's right. That's right. I forgot. Blondie won it. So yeah, that's how we definitely know because Blondie ended up winning. Okay, getting that in, and then we'll install our last fans. And I try to save the end of the stream to just answer any questions. So if you guys have questions, know that we'll be answering those at the very end. If you have some questions, we'll try and make sure we save some time for that. There we go. Another screw in. And then next week, we're actually going to finish. We're going to try and finish that the Corsair build, which Corsair helped us in. So we're going to try and finish that. That is a water-cooled build. I'm waiting for a part to come in to finish that, though. That's what's kind of slowed that one down. So, and shipping's been a little crazy with the human malware issue that's been going on right now. So, go. Okay. We got 2 more screws, and then we have this motherboard installed. I think this motherboard looks great. It's actually got apparently a little bit of translucent spot here on the bottom here. Go. Yeah, you make sure I want to see that whole. I want to see a DM with yourself to make sure that we saw the prize distributed, Blondie. Oh, come on. There we go. Perfect. Sometimes you get a little wacky. Okay, there you go. All the screws. Now, just to remind you guys, for on the top, there's actually only 8 screws you're going to put in there. One there, 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 and one there. That are all the screws you need for putting in your motherboard. So, some people like to cheat it and only put like 4 in. You don't have to put in all 8. I always put in all 8. You do not have to. If you do, it's okay. Rapone wanted to know if somebody could link. Bernie, would you mind in Mixer linking the 1K build for people? The CPU is in the motherboard is a Ryzen 3700x. And if you guys are curious what the PC is, if you're over on Mixer, you can do !PC. We're working on bots for Twitch and YouTube right now. We do not have those in there. So sorry about that. So it's a Ryzen 7 3700X. Okay, so next up, we've got that. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to install. We don't need these. We're going to add, I'm going to put these away. We'll use these in the build. We're going to put these in the special, like our zip tie bin. Okay. I'm going to go grab the other fan. I'm going to go grab the 140 RGB fan since you guys voted for it. Ow. I just ran into my light. That was good. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting that like shaky, hungry feeling. I'm going to grab this just in case you need it. Okay, there we go. Thank you very much for NZXT for hooking us up on this. Ooh, actually, I'm going to go and let's go all RGB. Let's go RGB crazy on this. I'll grab this other LED strip as well, since NZXT sent it. Okay, so thank you very much for NZXT. They hooked me up with this in case we need it. This is their RGB and fan controller. This is their newest one. It's actually a little bit smaller, so if we ended up needing this, well, we got this. So just in case. And then they gave me 2 more light strips. So we'll make sure we put the light strips all the way around the case. So we've got 2 light strips here. And then of course our AER RGB 140 fan as well. So let's go ahead and get these opened and installed. Do not need that. Kind of slipped out and was trying to be a sneaky bugger. These are Trident Z RGB. Yes, those are Trident Z RGB. Are we gonna finish out? Have we uniform? Yeah, unicorn barf goodness. That's right. Ultimate RGB unicorn barf goodness here. Oh, there we go. Okay. And I'm super grateful. And like big shout out to NZXT for helping us picking out some pieces, as well as obviously the other people who hook us up every time is the fine folks over at Newegg, who are also absolutely critically awesome. We're gonna throw that out of the way. Our garbage can is a little full, folks. Throw that in here. Stuff out of here. Make sure our lighting, we want to make sure we're all lit up, right? You know what I'm saying? Okay, here's our, look at that fan. I mean, these fans are absolutely, I think they're stunning looking in terms of how they look. So I think this is going to be cool. We're going to actually take one of our fans and daisy chain it into this one, and then make sure that's good. So make sure that is all good to go. So we got a little bit of work here to make sure all the fans are daisy chained. We're going to go on the back here real quick. We're going to take this in. I'm trying to think of what to do. So we're going to daisy chain all these fans together first and make sure they're all hooked up. And so these are all these extra connectors are so we do not have to have this all messed up. I want to save this for pictures for sure. A little bit of extra work when you always do RGB, which is nice. I mean, okay, understandable. RGB always makes a PC a little bit more complicated, you know, but I'm okay with it. Put this on top of our master fans up here for now. And then we need this fan right here. Our extra cables, cables. Go right there. Come on. Ooh, there we go. And done. Okay. And this is our fan right here. Okay, so these are all of our pieces here. Are in and out, and then we have some extra, thank you very much for the extra screws. And then here is our last little fan I cared about. I've done these before, so I know how to install them. So an easy thing to do there. And there we go. Okay, all of our fans are ready. I'm trying to think of a cool place to put these. I guess I'll put it up here with our other ones. Okay, so we got some extra little baggies here. Okay, what we want to do now, the key thing about this is the way that these work. You look at the top here, they have an in and an out. These are, the out goes to the next fan, and the in is basically if it was going to get daisy chained. What I want to do is I want the in from the 140 to go into this, and then the out, sorry, the in, actually, I'm trying to think of what I want to do. I want the in to come out from the 140 into this, and then the out to go into the 140, and then I want the 140 to come out. So I want this was, because this is the one that I want to go out to the RGB thing. So I want the in, this to go in from here to in to out here, out to in to out. Yeah, woo, I'm getting myself confused. Ha ha! It's 11:45. It's 5:40. Yeah, it's early in Hawaii. Okay, so this is this is an RGB controller. I don't know if I need this. This is if you just want to make it addressable, which I do not. Mine are all going to be sticking to the fans. This is the in and the out. Okay, so what I want is I want a fan I want the one that's out over here to go into I need to figure out if I, like one of these goes into, this one goes in and out. In and out. Okay, so there is a different cable. Oh, I hope they gave me one. I just realized that. I need this cable. There's a cable I need. I'm trying not to confuse myself. So this is the LED 2. I need the one that is plugged in from the cable, from the fan here. And it's LED 2, this one right here. And this one always is like problematic. Last time I ended up like taking the whole thing out. I'm gonna unscrew this real quick just to make sure I can get this out. And the main reason I'm doing this is like, this would not be this complicated if I wasn't adding additional RGB fans, but I'm going to because I want it to look good. We want to make sure this looks pretty. That's always the secret here. We're gonna take this out real quick. Easy. Okay, and here we're gonna make sure that this comes out. There we go. Okay. So this is the out. This is the out to the other fan. And this one goes out. They're already plugged in. And then this one should, I think this is too wide. Does this go? This will go into the out. No, it won't. Oh, that's what I was worried about. Okay. There's an in and out and an in and an out. So I may not be able, wait, can I daisy chain? This is an LED for this. This is for the lighting strip. Can I do, maybe I might have to add a second fan hub. I'm gonna grab this real quick. I may have to add a second fan hub, guys, to be able to do this because they don't have the connectors for the other RGB controller, which is why NZXT probably sent me this, which is nice of them. Okay, there we go. Because we have more than one. Okay. Ooh, this is so small. Look at this. It's like tiny. Okay, so this is, oh, it's almost, oh, it's the exact same. So it's the exact same as this one. It just doesn't have the mounts to it. The key thing here is I need, these are all fan extensions. That's an RGB controller if I wanted to use this. But it's got a lot of sticky stuff in there too. The question I have is that in order to work, in order for this to work, you need, there's an in and out. That is an out to an RGB. That is also an out to an RGB. These will actually daisy chain together, but the problem is that I need one that connects to the LED. This is an in and an out. Oh, wait. This should go into the in. That goes into the out. Will this go into the in? No. No, that won't. I need an R. This is. I need this to plug into a fan header. And this goes into. This does not go into this, does it? No. This is the out to the thing, but there should be one more that lets me. These are the. This is the one that drives it together, and this is the one. Maybe this will work. Hold on. I need. If I have one more of these, I should be okay. I do. Okay. Okay. I'm actually okay. Okay. I got it. Okay. I figured it out. I do not need another header. Okay. What I do have to do though, which is kind of a pain in the butt, is I have to. I can put this back on. You guys are listening to me figure this out real time. Okay. Put this back. Welcome to live streaming. This is the difference between live streaming and YouTubing a build, is you have to figure this out real time on a live stream. So there is a cable. There's a cable I will have to, when I take this AiO out, I will have to use. I will change out a cable here, but for now it's okay. What I want to do is I want to take a cable from this. This is the in and out. And this one, which is easy, so we'll turn this back over. because I don't need to do this right now. It'll be for later. But you'll see later on, I've now figured out what I have to do. And I have enough cables to do it, which is great. Because this came with 2. Okay. So these, we can put like this. Okay. And then what I don't need is, and which I'm okay with, is I can put this back away. And I can use this for a later build at some other point. If I needed to, I had it, but I do not need it. And this is going to be a pain in the butt to reclose. Oh, it wasn't. We got it in. Okay. There we go. There we go. Come on. I feel bad because I'm not interacting with you guys right now, but I had to have like a thinking brain moment there for a minute. Okay. This can go in here for now because I don't need it. Okay. So what I need to do is I have to take this fan, which is okay. This is going to go up through here. And I need to take the in and out, which these are the small ones. And this is going to go, this is going to go out of this one and then in to the, that isn't, just got to find the right ones. Got to make sure you use the right ones. Okay, this out, the out, this goes out of this one. Why do these not fit? Is this the out? No, that can't be the out. That is the out. That's the wrong out, though. I don't want that out. In, out. Okay. This goes the in. I want the in of this one. I want the in of this one to go. Oh, that. Sorry, this is the out. Okay, there we go. No, it's not. This goes in to here, and this goes out to, it has to go out to another, like I want to daisy chain these fans. And do I have the right cable? No, that's why. This is the right fan. Okay. Okay, this is the out. I want this out. I want this to go out. There we go. I'm getting myself confused. And this goes into this one. Okay, finally figured it out. Okay. And then I need the out of this, the in of this one. I need the in of this one, and then there's, well, hold on. Okay, I don't want this. I want this to go the other way. Okay. This is going to the, this has to go to the box. Okay, so this one is the out. This is the in, okay. Okay, there we go. That is all it hooked up. This goes to the box, okay. Okay, so these, this is everything hooked up finally. A little bit more complicated than I wanted. Okay, this is now ready to go. Woo, that was a lot of work, ladies and gentlemen. That was a lot of work, but we got it figured out. And I want this to go like this. Yes. I want these both to be exhaust. Right? Yes. Okay. These are both exhaust. Oh, that was a lot of fun. That was a moment right there. How are we doing on subs? How are we doing? It's we got 4 minutes left. I'm gonna get these last fans in now that I figured that out, and then go from there. Are we gonna get the last 5 subs? They're not back. Yeah, backwards wired fans for sure. Whoa. People are excited about the Robeycon people thing. People are like people have talked about that before. Okay, let's get these fans on now. I have them hooked up right. That was a lot of, like, I was having to do like lots of mental work. I know, it was a lot of work. I had to figure it out. That was a lot more work than I thought. I've always, like, I know how to do these. It's just finding the right connector to get them to be done right. But they're going in. There we go. Okay, one more, and screw. These I do not need anymore. And I have one more connector that I have to use later on, which we'll use. It's right there. Is good. Okay, that fan, that fan is in. Okay, now this fan has got to go in here. I'll put that in later. I'm going to go to the top. Okay, so this now, and these have little clasps, which I think is cool. Little clasps on the inside of this for flipping fans, apparently. This goes through here. Oopsie. Let's just put this one through. Okay. Okay. There we go. I'm going to run these cables through this for now. This one goes to the fan header thing here, which is great. We just have one more fan to hook up, which we'll hook up later. There we go. There we go. And then that is to the out. That goes up here and through here. That'll get plugged in there. This is the other fan, which we do need the other cable for. And that is this. Not this cable. This is not it. These are not it. That's an in and out. The wrong in and out, right? Need the other in and out cable. Should have one. Not that. It's not that. There should be one more of these cables. That is. Oh, here it is. Okay. Whew. It's like, where is it? Okay, this one goes to the out. Like this. There we go. Okay. I'm going to go to cam link, and then these last ones come through here at the top. Then we'll screw this in, and then all of the fans are going to be hooked up, that was a bigger pain in the butt than we thought it was going to be. And then one more little, okay. There we go. Okay, all the fans are hooked up. Okay, whew, that was a lot of work, but we're going to screw in this last fan. And then we're good. There we go. Right like that. Don't want to tighten it too much. I'm going to make sure there's enough. Okay, there we go. Twist that a little bit. There we go. And these are just, again, I'm putting in the fan stuff. There's a very specific cable that is used to daisy chain between the fans and the one that goes to the fan hub. And so I had to find the right cable, which took some time. Now that I have them all, it's all daisy chained correctly. And then once we take off and install the AiO, we'll have the cable, we'll switch out the cable and it'll be good there. Okay. And there we go. All of our cables are now in the right place. And this one is the one that has to go back into this other fan up here in the front later. And then this one, that's actually it's a fan. We take these all plug into the fan hubs. There we go. So this is where we ended, guys. And that is where we're going to end today. What's up? How you doing, Sid Ali? And this is it for today. How did we do on subs? Did we get to, what are we at, 10? Sorry, I was looking at questions. Okay, so we just want to give people a couple of questions to basically get your stuff in. I'm hoping we can get our last, how are we doing on subs? Oops. Thank you very much for all of the embers and everything like that. I'm going to close this, dismiss this. So we're at 10 subs. And then this is how it looks. Like, this is where we're ending tonight. We got our motherboard put together. We got all of our fans kind of installed. I'm gonna kind of twisty tie them up so they're kind of controlled for now. We're just kind of putting everything into this box. This bag, so we can finish it out. We're gonna twisty tie these in the back so we can store it nicely. My preferred AiO, I love Corsair. I've really liked the new Kraken, like ever since the cam software's been a whole lot better. So it's been going good there. Can we get these last 5 subs? We got a couple minutes. I'm thinking we can unlock these last subs in the last couple minutes. If somebody just wanted to unlock these so we can do the $50 Newegg gift card. See if we can do it. Let's see if we can just do a five sub train. I think it can happen. Let's see what else we have in there. The book. Don't need this. That in there. Do this 5. We want a 5 sub train. Can it happen? I'm just gonna kind of tighten these together so I can kind of store this stuff away for now. Just cleaning up the back here real quick just to kind of keep it clean. Just for now. Just so you're all put away for now. Twisty tie this up. People want a Robeycon. This Robeycon thing is getting out of hand, guys. Though I'm not gonna deter you from making the recommendation for a Robeycon. Go. Grabbing some other cables just to kind of tie this up real quick. Or sorry, cable tie. Go. Put these down here and then zip tie these into this thing for now, and to kind of keep the case, so we can put the case kind of back together and store it. Go. How did that not seal? There we go down here. Okay. Ugh. People have questions? So, yeah, FTL is not enabled. It's just that there's no FTL enabled. So it's not an FTL right now. We're gonna unlock I'm hoping to give us a couple more minutes to see if people get some last minute subs and see if we can unlock that $50 Newegg gift card. And now we're gonna do a $25 Newegg gift card. We'll give it 5 more minutes, guys. And if you guys have questions, now's the time to ask them. I'm just kind of putting things away and putting it off to the side so we can answer any questions and give people another last little 5 minutes. If you're on YouTube, make sure that you sub, like, and subscribe. Super appreciate you guys being here. Or Mixer, thank you very much for hanging out. Thank you very much for all those embers, all the donations as we've gone through all this stuff. It's been super awesome. What other questions do people have? If you have time, go ahead, Mighty. What's up? Yeah, sorry, Red Rex. Yeah, it all happens. It all helps with the show. It like goes directly towards supporting me doing this content. So that's why subs are such a big help. We're hoping to get another 5 subs just so we can give away that $50 Newegg gift card, but it's all good. You can do subs and follows are free though. I mean, sorry, subs on YouTube and follows on Mixer are free. There we go. Build this up for now. We're gonna be a couple weeks before we get back to that build. So we're just kind of getting it put away. So you chat with Morning Mixer for, oh yeah, that's joined there. Oh, mighty, so that could be a pretty difficult troubleshooting issue. If you want to join our Discord, we have people like, we have a bunch of people who are tech helpers who help with a lot of that stuff. So I would definitely join our Discord, and we can ask those questions in there. How do you run the NZXT hub to the motherboard? It's actually done via USB, Deeb. When is this build done? Oh, never mind. This build we usually try. This is one of the giveaway builds, so we try to spread these out over a couple weeks. Yeah, Mighty, go ask there. I mean, it could be like it could have gotten a wire could have gone loose. I mean, there's a bunch of things that could have happened there. What do you think about my future build? Ryzen 5 2060 Super is great. The best 2060 Super is actually the one via EVGA did the 2060 KO, which actually is 2070 and 2080 die. So if you can get a hold of a 2060 KO, that would be my recommendation, but that's a great build. Hoping, like I said, guys, can we just get a last, like if you're thinking about subbing and trying to get those last couple subs, see if we can get those last 5 subs and rock it out. We've never had a Robeytech where we haven't gotten the last 5 subs, so I'm hoping we can go and get it done. If people want to make it happen and just give us those last 5, that would be awesome. So then we can end it done. Yeah, there is Neo Linkster. We have a bunch of people who are like, that's a great place to go chat and ask those questions. Thank you very much for Nigio for being the Ember leader this week. And thank you very much for the 13 bucks or $8 that we got over on YouTube, so appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Anonymous? So if I were running non-NZXT RGB, go straight to the digital RGB on motherboard, but all NZX probably daisy chained to the hub. Yes, they actually, no, that's not true. If you looked on the cable, actually they have an out that'll go to an addressable RGB, and there actually is an RGB connector as well. Hey, thank you very much, Rem. Hopefully we'll see you on Friday, right? Friday's the plan. Playing some Apex Legends. The 2060 Super, that's a great card too. You can't go wrong with the Founders Edition. Come on, guys, can we do it? I want to give away. We're going to do this last $25 New Age gift card in a minute, but I'm hoping we can just get. Can somebody just unlock? Can we get 2-3 subs? Maybe we'll do it if we get 2 or 3 subs. If we can get a sub train going, maybe we'll unlock that $50 New Age gift card. Ryzen 70, yes, that would be absolutely fine. Yes, Ryzen 7 will be fine. Good night, Hoshmaker. Good PC for streaming is the $1,000 PC is a great one for that, BD Bros. Yeah, you know what else is not true? False. Okay, guys, well, we'll give away that $25 New Age gift card. It looks like we're not going to unlock those last ones. This will be the first time, but there's always a first time for everything. Okay, so this is for $25 New Age gift card. There we go. I want to say thank you very much for all of the new folks who joined us over on YouTube. We had over, I think we had like 170 people total on YouTube today, which is awesome. We had almost 1,000 people come in on Mixer, which is great. And then Twitch was, it's new, it's going in for there. So yeah, crazy. Thank you very much for everyone for hanging out. Any other questions while we wait for this last 2 minutes? Whoa, green screen. What green screen? I don't see any green screen. Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting. I didn't turn on the real stream. I'm looking at the whole thing. Yeah, you need to be following the channel, guys, to be eligible to win. Hey, Eternal, thank you very much for that 10,000. There's lots of blueberries, yeah, for sure. Everybody comes in because they want to do the giveaways, yeah, for sure. It's okay. Got some blueberries. Good luck, everybody. Thank you very much for all the sparks, guys. Thank you for the 8, what did we get, like 8 million sparks today? That's great. Awesome. Thank you very much for that. You're welcome, Red Warhawk. Hey, Lewis, thank you very much for the embers. Can we get a super chat? Can we get a last minute super chat over on the YouTube side? Can we get one more super chat? That'd be awesome. Eternal, you're fine. You know you're fine. I'm excited about the super chat. We've had it good. Oh, bow tier. Don't worry, you'll be able to watch it live at the very end. We're coming up at the very end right now. It'll be in live here in just a second. But we're trying to get one more super chat over on the YouTube side. That's how we can, as a good night farewell over on YouTube. May Robey's favorite be on your side. That's right, Bernie. Thank you very much, McFly, for those. Appreciate it. Oh, Ryzen is so good. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Congratulations, Papa Reaper Gaming, for winning that. You won a $25 New gift card. Well, guys, that is it. Let's talk about the end of the stream. We will be back on. We might be back tomorrow. I'm going to go try and check out to see how Half-Life Alex is. I'm going to see if I can stream that tomorrow. Hopefully, if that works well, then we'll be good there. What's up, Maka? What's YouTube? No kidding, Kappa. Hey, congratulations, man! I've seen a bunch of people joining. You've kind of blown up a bit on your views. So congratulations on that, buddy. We will be back, hopefully streaming Half-Life Alex tomorrow. If not, we'll be back on Friday. We're going to be playing Apex Legends with Eternal and with Maka. So that'll be happening on Friday. We also have Friday. We will have the $500 build video, the guide, and the metrics. Sorry, the stats are. Oh, what is the word I'm looking for? Man, I'm tired. The guide and the. Oh my gosh! So we ran a bunch of. We saw the CPU and all that sort of stuff. So how that did. I just, my mind is going in there. The PC giveaway. We have the PC giveaway that is live now, so that's happening right now. And then Monday we're back with the Aorus. We have an Aorus monitor review for the PK1427B monitor, 1440p. Their tactical monitor, absolutely beast of a machine. So that'll be back. That'll be live on YouTube as well as streaming on Monday, and then we come back to Robeytech on Wednesday. So that is all that's going on there. There's a lot of stuff that's going on in the next couple days. You'll also be able to check this VOD for this build. Again, we're trying to do these how to build a PCs every week. These will be live every Wednesday, and they'll be up on YouTube. The VODs will be up on YouTube. Outside of that, guys, benchmarks. Thank you very much. Jeez, dude, I could not think of the word. We have the $500 build guide and benchmarks that'll be live on Friday. Whew. Man, thank you very much for that. Guys, I hope you guys had an absolutely awesome time. Thank you very much. Make sure you go do that giveaway. Make sure you join us tomorrow. Outside of that, have a great day, and we will see you later. Bye.